Hey, turn me up just a little bit. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Can I talk to you? Yeah. Can I share with you? Yeah. Something personal. Yeah. Where I've been, what I've done, who I am.
Hey, we got Anthony Lofties from Tennessee. Hi, Anthony. Woo!
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing okay. Hey, Auntie Marcella, Shandeli, how you doing? Tanya, Sean, beautiful traveler. Miss Beverly, how you doing? I want my hour back. I want my hour back from watching all that bullshit. Can somebody, you know what? This will be a cash out moment. I don't care nobody's a closed mouth don't get fed. Please cash out at Anthony Lofties. I'm gonna give everybody time to come in while I go through this. Everything on this channel, everything on this video is alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion. Make sure y'all follow me on social media. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. If you have not become a member, go ahead and become a member. It's for $5.99. The link is also in the description. My books are available on Amazon, so go ahead and get that. If you're looking for a smile makeover, hit up Dr. Roger Cooper. Use promotion code AL23. You will get 30% off. My album is available on all digital platforms. Thank y'all for watching this. And if you want to go behind the wall, it's $5.99. Thank you so much. I want my hour back. So I do. Why I won't come up? Why I won't come up? There you go. Girl. Bruh. Let me tell y'all something. It's so easy for someone to call. You are no different from Ariel Curry when she sit up here and call Martell slow. Monica, shut the F up, bitch. You shouldn't even be over here. Get your ass back over there where you belong. And I don't know why the hell y'all keep on saying somebody be hating on this bitch, because don't nobody be hating on her. What we hating on? We hating on Portia on 5. Anybody can go get on this shit. I can reach out to Portia right now and go get on the show if I wanted to. But today, I'm going to let you sit and listen. So, this put my cash app back up here. Where is it? So, I don't know who jealous was. You can say somebody jealous, but don't nobody want to be that Monica. Monica, ain't nobody jealous of her. Go back up her international vagina hole. Ain't nobody jealous of her, sweetheart. There's absolutely nothing for anybody on this platform or anybody in this world to be jealous of her about. I don't want 4 kids. 'Cause. don't want to not be able to keep friends. I don't want no bad butt job. If that's what she had. If that's what she had. I don't want to be in no bad relationship for 5 years. I don't need my friends hooking me up with somebody who's missing a tooth on the side. Give everybody time to come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank y'all so much. Auntie Marcella, thank you so much for the cash out. Like, we got to get through this. Can somebody please tell me, is there a difference between Ariane calling Martell slow and Melody Sharice in the person saying people delusional? Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Sean, thank you so much. Just got it. $148. This is my thing. If someone is so mad about production, or this is how they feel about production, why continue to sign the damn contract to come back every goddamn year? That's a serious question. A serious question. If you notice that they don't do their due diligence by fact checking, doing all this stuff, why do you continue to go back? If that's the case, you basically told everybody you didn't sign, you won't be returning back next season, right? That's all I'm saying. You're not going to return back next season, right? If that's how you feel, you say you're being picked on, everybody attacking you. Production is basically toxic. You going for the puppeteer. The way I look at it, if you're as big as you think you are, leave the show, go get on other platforms. Let's see if the show will be able to run without you. It's that simple. Let's see if Love and Marriage Huntsville will be able to run without you. Let's see if they will be able to get another season. If they can't, then you proved your point. If they end up still going through with everything, Carlos King proved his point. That simple. See, one thing I don't like about you is that you always feel the need to come to social media to explain your side, this and that. Why you just didn't pull a Nene Leakes and just filed a lawsuit? That would have hit the fan. Oh, such files lawsuit, even in the midst of what all the other cast members go through. We don't ever see them go live. We don't ever see them come like, oh, got the phone right here, got the phone right here. Let me show you. Y'all see this text. You see this text. Girl, you should be so smart to the point you should be able to upload your text messages like all the other content creators because you're so smart. You should be tech savvy. Right? Now, we're going to talk about a few things, right? You talked about not letting people in your home. That right there, I can back you up on that. Because if I'm not mistaken, rest her soul, Kiki, I remember Kiki telling me, she said you only allow 3 people to film in your house. That was Kiki, that was Miss Fletcher, and that was Tiffany Whitlow. So when you say in this situation saying that you decided to open up your home, excuse me, I can agree with you on that part. That part is very much true. Very much true. Now, you talked about a 21-minute phone call with Destiny. One thing I don't really care for is that you did the same thing, what you basically tried to do, what you did to me. It's a mutual conversation that you're having with Destiny. Whether you didn't text the girl back in 5 days or whatever it is, you're still having a conversation with her. And so by the length of time of what Destiny was like, look, I really don't know what we're saying, if we still are friends or whatever. I mean, if somebody ain't texted back in 5 days, and she read that text message saying, I guess I'm gonna have to stalk you since I'm gonna figure. I guess she's trying to figure out what a friendship is at. Somebody said that was with Kimmy. What y'all talking about? Yes, did she let Kimmy come to place or whatever? You said the 21-minute phone call, that was with Destiny or Kimmy? Anyway, it was with somebody. Okay, the call. The girl go out of order so much. Hey, Tyler, also, I'm an executive producer of my own show. This isn't new, and most of the cast know it. Producers are assigned to each cast member to follow their lives and identify stories to showcase. All right. You talked about how a person wanted to be a TV manager for you. Y'all, let me tell y'all, there's no such thing as a TV manager. That's not even a role. I called so many producers yesterday asking them, I said, what is a TV manager? They said, huh? There's no such thing as a TV manager. That's not even a position. Even in the industry, there's no such thing as a TV manager. I'm like, a TV manager now. I've been working with people in the industry for a minute. I know a lot about this stuff, but I never heard nobody talk about a TV manager. What exactly is a TV manager? What do they do? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do know that they put a clause in these new contracts about who you all can talk to when it comes to bloggers, or who you can't talk to. Like, they put an end to that. Thank you. TV manager. I mean, if you're gonna say if it's a role, let's say the correct role, because TV manager ain't it. There's no such thing as a TV manager. The author of chaos. And the whole time, you know what? That's how you know, like Tisha said up there and said, you're not a good friend. It's always, I did this. I sent flowers to such and such. I went and paid for a meal to get made, such and such. I watched your child. When you got those people, there's a such thing as being enemies, right? You can do things for your enemy, right? You don't really have to be close friends. Ain't nothing worse than a friend that got secret animosity between you. Nothing. When you saying that showed me it wasn't genuine from the get-go. And remember, you said a person said, oh, I supported Kim with her counsel, stuff like that. Didn't I tell y'all what, over a year ago, I remember I received a phone call from somebody's management at one time? Because you remember I sit up there and said, when Kimmy first got canceled, I said, I don't know if that's true, because you do have sometimes that people will pay a person to spread cancer awareness or something like that. They look at it as a gig. I said, if you look at the Housewives of Potomac, you got Love and Hip Hop. And I said, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody paid her to just spread awareness about the situation. And I remember I got a phone call from somebody because I pulled over to the gas station, and they was like, oh, such and such was watching your platform, and she kind of agreed with you about the whole cancer situation. It's a possibility that Kimmy could be lying about it. Now, if you all remember me saying this, put a 1 in the chat. If you remember me saying this over a year ago, please put a 1 in the chat. Because I know I said it. You talking about nothing, just want money. Well, bitch, go ahead and sing your money, hoe. If you don't like it, the girl that was talking for an hour was talking about nothing. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a sale that say stand on business coming very soon. The same person who want to get up here and talk about like they really gonna do. Like, how many times have we seen you get on this internet? How many lawsuits are you supposed to be suing? You insinuated that you was gonna sue me, right? You was gonna sue Miss Wanda, right? Now you talking about whatever they putting grooming on a platform. You just don't understand that every time you go live, that you end up helping me. What did you say? Hold on.
There's a thing called workplace retaliation, and it's a legal terminology.
I think we know that's a legal terminology.
And it's legal terminology. And when you're asked something and you do not move in the way that your superior wants you to move, and then they begin to retaliate because of that. I'm going to ask y'all this question. Do y'all feel like I've been attacked this season more than any other?
We asking questions. Remember the same question that I asked: if Melanie Shari was to do something, would you all hold her accountable? Every time you go live, you helping me in my case. I told you are so dumb to the point that you are stupid. She wasn't gonna do nothing. I ain't got no papers yet. But ask her about those papers that my attorney sent her. Ask her how many laws did she break. Kimmy and Maurice and Marcel, if y'all want it, I can send it to you. Chess, not checkers, right? Well, if you playing chess, you the dumbest person to ever play chess in the world. Okay. Now what's this?
The problem, or that's what the problem is and will be the problem when it comes to this production, is what I said earlier, the lack of due diligence. The lack of understanding that before you say certain things or allow certain things to be stated or written up, that you verify those things.
Let's verify those things. Let's take it back. Did you verify what I did for work? Did you verify that? Now you're talking about a company that didn't verify something that they put on a caption for a TV show, for the episode.
And that has not happened. So when you type up words that are buzzwords,
words that are buzzwords like stalker, infiltrating, demon, weird, harassing, like those, endangering, like those type of buzzwords
are damaging words, and you have no proof of.
No proof of that. If we go back, can you prove all of that stuff?
That, because it's not true. So you have no proof of that. You didn't do your due diligence on that. And you didn't leave that shit on the editing floor. And then you also wrote up a synopsis and put it in writing. You a fool. I'll call you. I'll tell y'all all y'all a fool. Y'all some fools.
Now, production are fools. Who all read it, all the people that approved it, the same way you said your cast member are hoes, right? The same way you said they hoes. The last one, Hershey 85, huh? Who said that? Ain't nobody run me off no stage. LOL. I walked off once I got my phone with receipts and came back with it. Run from these hoes.
But I appreciate it, but y'all some fools. So, anyway, we gone through 20.
Okay. Please talk about her acting like she didn't want to discuss the lipstick thing. She took delight in it and was smirking each time she talked about it. I got one better than that. You said production wanted you to ask these questions. Whatever happened to you don't have to do what they want you to do? You can say no. Whatever happened to that? Are you somewhat vindicating Martell when he said you all are paid actors? So even though you don't want to do this, I'm going to go ahead and get it out the way anyway. I'm going to act like I want to get some information. So that means you're acting right, even though you don't care about it. So let me act like I do care. Let me act like I want to find out information on this. Let me act. Let me put on the show. I think that's acting right.
Because you don't have no proof. Now you fail to do your due diligence. And you got this written up. And you think I'm going to let my legacy be tarnished like that?
You think you're going to let you're going to let her legacy be tarnished like that? Did you think about my legacy? My legacy? And you talked about people being silent. Once again, you said everybody sat there and they was quiet. They didn't say nothing about a single mother, a good wife, blank, blank, blank. You brought up your infidelity on the show. You chose to talk about that stuff. You decided to make your marriage basically the headline of this show. No one told you to bring it up. And let's keep it moving. Why would somebody want to speak up for you, knowing on the show that you said you brought Kiki, their cousin, their family on the show to make her family look bad? The same person who did the podcast with Carlos King, who sat there and said, she just made it so negative. Okay, if she made it so negative, why continue to ask her the questions about how her and Tisha is doing? Why continue to ask her questions about her family? Why not switch it up and be like, no, I'm not going to ask those questions. What's the next step in your sobriety? What do you could have said no, right? We all have a choice, right? You didn't want to talk about it, right? Once again, people are going to pick and choose what they want to do.
Over some bullshit? Nah. Not gonna flow. Not gonna flow. So,
And you know what's so funny, Janice? What's your problem, gay boy, baby? I know I'm gay. My problem is you ain't sent your cash app over, bitch. And baby, I'm happy I'm gay. I'm fine with it. Not hurt me at all. You over here watching this gay boy, aren't you? Y'all go back to your master. And to watch everybody in the bushes, I know they're watching.
because you don't have no proof.
What else you say? You brought up the situation with Miss Nail. I can basically tell next season, if you do come back, you definitely not gonna have no friends next season. Especially after you sit up here talking about Nell Fletcher, talking about I'm not gonna say nothing about, I don't talk about nobody when they lose their family member or something like that. That's a sensitive topic. But I never told you to come at me or da 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 da. Okay. Nell Fletcher, how do you feel now? Is that still your friend? Are you still that person's mentor? Better yet, Nell Fletcher, forget Kiki, where you at? Nell daughter, go get her. Nell Fletcher, let Kiki loose. Where the daughter at? Kiki, I need you to get that same energy, sweetheart. I need you to bring it in. Kiki, where you at? I'm talking about Nell Fletcher daughter, Kiki. Kiki, go get her. Because now you finally seeing that you don't got no power for Love Marriage Huntsville. You recommended all of these people to be on the cast or whatever, sent them people, right? And none of the producers or production went with them. Nell Fletcher, I dare you to let your daughter loose. Cause look, we already know that woman not about that life. She a lot of talk. So many people in Huntsville say, look, that girl, she is not really that girl. So wrong. So wrong. She sat up there and said the only time that she called on Miss Nell was when she was screaming and crying about $17,000. Now, I don't know what millionaire is crying over $17,000. I never seen a millionaire cry over $17,000. 17,000 should be like $17 to them. Michelle, it was never about black excellence. It can't be about black excellence, because if he started to make a show about black excellence with dealing with building houses, she would be able to sue him, because that was the original concept of what she wanted the show to be, like a HGTV type of show. It cannot be about that. Y'all don't pay no attention to Janice. We ain't worried about that. Baby, I've been called worse by better. So I'm not even worried about that at all. Please say, Anthony, please, thank you. And then she kicked Kiki to the curb. That was it for Kiki. But those people swear she was Kiki's friend. What you said, I'm telling you, she's not a millionaire. For everybody that always try to sit up here and run down Stormy name to make it seem like she ain't no millionaire, baby, I know for a fact she a multimillionaire. Know that for a fact. And then anybody else, I side eye them. Hell, I even know for a fact that Marcel and Tisha are a millionaire. I know that for a fact. I can't tell you how I know, but I know. The only ones I question will be Marcel and Kimmy and Martell and Melody. They're the only ones I question. Then you talk about nobody cared when your aunt died. Well, I can tell you, I don't care. Tell me you told production, look, my aunt died. She's like a second mom. My mom is taking it really bad. We need to get this on camera. Why would you want to get your mom on camera taking something really bad? Can y'all please make that make sense? If my mother was taking a loss really bad, I don't think I would want to put that on camera. But you want to put them going to therapy. Excuse me? Everything ain't meant for the camera now. Mia, I don't care. I don't care about her auntie passing. I didn't know the woman. I don't care about Miss Van being sick. Blow some of that hot wind out of that with that well hole. It'll be a relief. I don't care. You can't tell me to care about somebody who spread lies. I don't. That's something they got to get over. That's something they got to take over with God and ask for healing. I can't provide grace for that. I don't got the power to do that. I was not the one that was hanging on the cross that lay down for 3 days. That's not me. That's my Lord and Savior. He had to fix that. So I don't care. I don't care about her auntie. I don't care about her grandmama. I don't care about her mama. That's something that they family have to get over. We all have went through loss. Just saying. We all deal with it in a different way. I dealt with grief. Frankly, I don't get mad when people sit up here and say when somebody passed away. It ain't nothing I can do about it. You're not gonna have me stress over it. Will I might feel a certain type of way? Possibly. But that's a part of life. You can't ask people to feel sorry for you when you sit up here wishing on death on other people. So, seriously saying they got probably less than 20 years. No, it doesn't work that way. Not gonna happen. I feel absolutely nothing for you. Nothing at all. Only one friend we hear you talk about, Brittany. She don't got no illness. She just wasn't she just took it real bad. Girl, and shut up. And when a bitch go to somebody's place that they know that don't like the woman, why are you here? I don't understand y'all stupid bots coming up here all the time saying somebody got jealousy for this hoe. Just saying. Because, baby, this woman walked on water. And then she's always talking about a heart posture. Said you had to evaluate Chris' heart posture before you decided if you was going to go to the vow renewal because you saw the confessional. Did you watch the show, yes or no? Because you said you didn't watch the show. Then you say all the people that you work with. Okay, if you work with so many people, go spread your wings, sweetheart. Go fly away. Shoot fly. Don't bother the show. But you're so caught up with what they put on this caption, grooming. You always feel the need. Okay, I sent this text message on such and such, but how do I know? And also that part was really deep. Who cares? Nobody cares. At this point, everyone expects that from you. To be honest, you ain't no different from Ariana. Ariana might be going on rants and saying all the messages she be saying, but you do the same thing in a different way. You go on your social media and you talk all your shit too. You and Ariana are one and the same to me. One and the same. You all have so many qualities, so many characteristics that are alike. Then see people in the chat, period. Oh, she gonna sue somebody. Go ahead and do it. Just do it. It's not gonna matter. Go make some Rotel for the kids. Like, it doesn't make sense. Carlos, this right here is the time and the opportunity for you to show everyone that you really are a good producer. Move on without her. The only one that's going to continue to go live, I guarantee you, as soon as the reunion hit, she gonna go live again. Baby, she gonna try to explain everything. So you didn't understand where Kimmy was coming from when she started saying everything she was saying. Is that not what Ariana said, though? We wasn't even arguing. We wasn't bickering or anything like that. We were good. Now you're saying that you and Kim was good, but you don't know what happened why she came with all this animosity at the reunion. Were you still talking? Were you still running your mouth to other people? Huntsville ain't that big. Did Kimmy look back and see some stuff and be like, nah, you know what, we ain't doing this? Girl, get the hell out, Lord Jesus. But, well, let me help you. I'm going to help you. There you go. Don't worry about looking at it. What you said, Sydney? Yes, exactly. My thing is, if you're so good at what you do, and you talk about the lack of due diligence when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's talk about the lack of quality when it came to Sharnita's work. The show that looked like it was filmed on the flip phone. Let's talk about the lack of the quality when it came to her confessionals. When y'all just looked like y'all just had her in a living room chair with two things on the floor. Let's talk about the lack of quality with Temu movies with Tilted Crown. Let's talk about the lack of quality when it comes to a network that you really don't even promote, Nubian. What's going on with that? Did you find out it wasn't as easy as you thought it was going to be? Did you find out it was going to be hard to get something like that syndicated? Now, if your manager would have took my advice of what I said you needed to do, you was better off doing that on YouTube. What happened to the group of people for everybody to talk about one show a week? What happened to that? When is the next Jay Bolin collection coming out? What's going on with this 7th Avenue? Promote that. Go make some more bottles. Whatever happened to Tank? Did he supposed to be doing a fragrance line, a cologne or something? What happened to that? You contradict everything that you be saying. But when the shoe is on the other feet, you can't take it. Shoe is on the foot. I said feet. Now, everything you did to me just happened and something happened to you somewhat. Now you can't take it. Now you want to sue. And guess what, sweetheart? Everything you just said, I'm going to use in court. Everything. Because one thing about me, for the people that really know me, if Anthony say he's going to do something, Anthony is going to do it. It's not going to be on your time, and it's going to be on my time. I'm building my case, putting all my stuff together. And you're helping me do it. Every time you click that button to go live, because you're contradicting every damn thing you're saying. Carlos King, it's time for us to meet up now. I might see you in Atlanta at the next show. People want to sit up here talking about, oh, he's trying to be on the show. Child, there was actually somebody on the show that was trying to get me on the show, and it wasn't Stormy. Before people try to go ahead and jump to conclusions. Anthony, I pray God soften your heart because this country is in trouble for the next 4 years. I can't worry about that. Look, I don't even want to sit up here and talk about politics because one thing about that, like I told Auntie Rita the other day, I can't stress over that president being the president. I can't do that. Life goes on. These bills are still going to be billing. My life does not stop just because that man is the president. I still got to continue doing what I'm doing like everybody else got to continue doing what they doing. You still got to take care of yourself, take care of your family. It ain't nothing we can do about it right now. So, soften my heart. You need to you send that same message over there and soften that heart, okay? Soften the heart that's always calling people demons. I can't. You speaking trouble over your life, not mine. Because what Anthony gonna do is mind his business, do his job on YouTube, do my other 3-4 jobs, and call it a day. Is there anything that I'm missing from this besides the whole Destiny situation? We talk, Trish. Once again, you don't care about it. Okay, I'm gonna ask questions. Okay, whatever. They really do. They really do be going up for this lady, and I'm like, the woman is so basic, it's ridiculous. Your fan base already messed your stuff up. What other major platforms have you been on? If you really want to be honest, and I hate to use this as an example, when it comes to people being on every major platform, thank you, AK, for the $1.99. Stormy is not the person that has beat everybody on major platforms. You want to know who? 3, 2, Kiki Jabbar. And I hate for why she was on every platform for. That's the number one person on the show who made it to every last platform, from E Network, Fox, from TMZ, Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, Hollywood Unlocked. Every platform that you can name, she was on. Then Stormy. You always want to holler and talk about how you help people get on the show, do this. And actually, what's so funny about it? I know the person that actually got Stormy on the show. I spoke to them yesterday while they was on Tyler Perry's set, sweetheart. You lie so much. You don't got no pull. Because if you have pull and connections like you say you had them, everything will be working in your favor. You won't be having to go live all the time to go on rants and do stuff like this. Like Chris Fletcher said, Fletcher, whatever his name is, Chris Fletcher and Nell Fletcher, but mostly Chris Fletcher. Like he said, production is sick and tired of you and Martell. Those are his words. Your friend. Even people on other shows don't even act like this. Like, I've never seen a person who can't just let a person say what they got to say and who feel the need to go up there and explain everything to their fans. It's that only child syndrome. You said that your brother told you that you're a loner or something like that. Girl, don't nobody want to be around that shit. We the people are sick of it too. Anyway, I was going to do a panel, but I got somewhere to be in about an hour. Thank you all for coming in. I hope this is the last time that you on this show. But if you do come back next season, it's going to show everybody who watched this show all your damn fans. And I don't want to hear that stuff talking, oh, she ain't going to let nobody run her off her show, this and that. Well, if you feel the way that you feel right now, don't take your ass back to Little Marriage Huntsville. Don't sign that contract. If production is incompetent and they can't do their job and do what they, don't go back to that show. Don't put yourself in a toxic work environment. Just saying, don't put yourself back in this situation, sweetheart. When you know you're constantly being attacked. Ain't nobody taking up for you. Go hop in that RV. Go sing around Alabama. Well, you probably can only sing it. I feel so sorry for you. You are one pathetic woman. I really do feel sorry for you. I pray that your children can bring you happiness. That's the only people who can probably do it right now. Anyway, You all have a good day. Okay, the 21-minute conversation was with Kimmy, not Destiny. All right. You all have a good day, and I will talk to y'all later.